First off, I can see y'all shading me in the comments. I'm not late. This was just a thrown together live because it was popping off, and y'all said we needed to get together and talk. I'm here for y'all today. These Beverly Hills girls are like they then became number one, and they're losing their minds. They're getting too comfortable. We're gonna talk about it. We're about to watch both these clips together, and I'm gonna drop the link. I'm not playing today because we ain't staying here all night like we did the other night. Let me go ahead and drop the link. Sebastian, I know I'm late, but that's all right. We're here together. We're about to make it do what it do. Let's see. Okay, so anyway, guys, so if you have not seen this, Beverly Hills is breaking the internet with a preview for their scenes from the next. We got Ericka Jayne hitting on Garcelle's one son and cursing out the other. Like who? Like even at your drunkest, why would you feel the need to curse out this woman's son? Trash box. That's all I gotta say. Trash box. This woman then went back to her Shakers days. Why is she hitting on her coworker's son who's married? Y'all, it's okay. It's too much. It's too much. My blood pressure's hot. Y'all know I'm already on, I'm Team Garcelle now, but I'm gonna need for her to bring the heat more than what we saw. I'm just saying. Uh I'm gonna need for her to bring the heat. So let's start. I'm gonna let you guys. If you have not seen it, we're about to watch this together. Beverly Hills, RHOBH will probably demonetize this video because they're gonna want all their coins. But this is for y'all tonight, so we're doing it anyway. Kenya, Garcelle better than me. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, everybody in the chat. What's up, sassy girl? I know Corey was the main one saying we got to do this. Hey, Fifi, Peaches. And thank you for everybody who's Sebastian. Thank you guys for joining my membership. I really appreciate that. You're muted.
Oh, hey, Mims. I'm sorry.
Are you heated about this too?
Yes, I am heated because I'm always Team Garcelle on the Beverly Hills crew. I'm Team Garcelle 100% on Beverly Hills.
Well, I'm tired of her going high. When somebody goes low, you need to drag them to hell.
Well, she's not going to do that in front of her kids. She's not going to do that in front of her kids.
She was touching titties in front of her children.
That's different. That's different. That's different.
And she was talking about sex in front of Denise Richards' children.
Okay. Yes, she does have her moments. I'll give that. She does have her moments. But
I'm glad that we could be honest here. I'm glad that we could be honest here. Corey, hey. I just shut Sebastian down. It has never happened before. We're going to recap this real quick. Sebastian was saying how I said if people go low, you need to go lower. You need to drag them to hell. And Sebastian was like, she wouldn't do that in front of her kids. And I was like, but she was touching titties in front of her children.
If she a good mama bear, she would do it in front of her kids.
She was touching titties in front of her kids.
Ericka,
what's up, Kurt?
She got a face.
What's good, Mims? What's good, Corey? What's good, Sebastian and Chad?
Hey. Okay, so before we get into it, we're gonna quickly watch this now.
Okay.
Bravo is real picky about what they let me show. So if everything just gets cut, y'all know, chalk it up to my head, not my heart. That means that they're on it.
Okay.
Chronicles of Anubis. I'm nervous.
Don't be. He's not bad.
They're good. Yeah.
Hey, Chronicles. Hey. Oh, I know who Chronicles of Anubis is now. Okay. All right. Just to catch you up, we're about to watch this clip, and then we'll talk. We're gonna do the Garcelle one first.
Oh, Sorry.
Now,
Is that me?
Sebastian, you're a professional.
Mhm.
Okay, let's see. Which
I'm
one do I want
sorry.
to
I
show?
love Garcelle. I'll try to defend her every day.
Me too. I love her. I love her.
I love Garcelle, especially like her whole story. You know,
Mhm.
just that only makes me love her.
I like her too. If she learned how to drag somebody every now and
I'm
again.
sorry, but the thing is,
Yeah.
don't act like y'all don't hold yourselves when you're in front of white people, because people do
Hello.
it all the time.
I do
I don't
not.
sometimes.
Some people go
I
off
don't.
and some people hold back.
Why do we got to do this to Garcelle? Come on
I
now.
do
Yeah,
not.
don't
When
turn around
I'm
and
the same
turn.
way as everybody. Okay, so we're queuing it up. We're ready.
Okay.
Your flower. Okay, here. Okay, we're out. Love you girls. Bye.
What are you doing
Here.
here?
Flowers.
Just out of here. Don't out of here.
This is rude. This is wrong.
Get out.
I know Erica's drunk, and I know she's joking around, but that's Garcelle's son.
Girl, your slip is starting to show.
Hold on.
Okay, y'all. Just from
Dang.
that part, because I didn't show the rest of it. Now there was a whole nother scene of her literally asking this man, the son earlier. Hold on. Let me see if I have it. Hold on. Let me see. I don't know if I want to play that.
I hope you got clips
It's good
too.
for context because
Yeah,
it shows how horrible she is.
Well, y'all know
I do actually have it. I
That
have the whole.
son, her son Jax, is very well behaved, because
He is.
if I was Jax, I would have said a lot of things when you told me to. I would have been like, tell your husband to get the F out of these victims' bank accounts. That's what I would have been saying at that age.
I just don't want us to blame Garcelle for the white lady's behavior.
Oh,
No,
wow.
I'm
We
not
got
gonna
a
blame
super
her
chat.
tonight.
We got a
No.
super chat, y'all. Thank you so much.
And then-
Order Steps, she says, in case Bravo trip on the coin, let me prepay for this viewing.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Order Steps. And you know they will. My friend Alex had did like this really dope video of like clips and stuff. They took him down quick, and he spent like a day on that. But okay, we're back. I'm gonna play the whole thing, especially now since I think got a super chat. We're gonna play
Did
the
you do your
whole.
fair use?
No, I didn't. Thank you, Corey.
No problem.
Y'all are looking out for me tonight.
We're gonna break down the racial ramifications of what just happened.
Okay.
Ooh, the racial ramifications.
Okay, we got copyright disclaimer. Copyright Act 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. We're researching. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This video was made for entertainment purposes and is transformative in nature. Okay, so hopefully they don't trip on us, but we're about to do it. We're gonna play the whole thing, and she really was hitting on this guy. She was hitting on him hard. So let me share screen.
Very concerning the way she was hitting on him.
Yeah.
Concerning, we all know hookers. We know a working girl when we see one.
Oh,
my
guys,
gosh.
you remember?
That's definitely sitting at the bar, that one.
You guys remember a couple seasons ago, Lisa Rinna said how she never done when Brandy said that Lisa Rinna has done porn before. Can I say that?
Sure.
No, Brandy said she watches porn, not done.
Oh, okay. I thought she said done.
Okay, we're ready. Okay.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, babe. He's playing a video.
Garcelle.
I don't see anything.
Your boy Oliver is hot. We were just wondering.
She's trying to hit on your son.
Oh, sorry.
Oliver, I'm asking, are you married? Are you committed?
Yes, he's married, committed. He's got 4 children.
Have your baby mama contact. Oliver is hot. We were just.
Oh, wow.
Your boy Oliver. We were just wondering.
She's trying to hit on your son.
No, she didn't.
Oliver, I'm asking, are you married? Are you committed?
Yes, he's married, committed. He's got 4 children.
Have your baby mama contact me on my DM.
Okay, for starters, why is she saying your baby mama? Like
You just
right there,
confirmed
there's a racial undertone. Have your baby mama contact me.
vernacular.
Would
The
you say
mayonnaise
that?
is strong with this one.
That's a problem.
South, guys. I'm not trying to defend her, but she's from the South. Come on now.
Mayonnaise
No,
is
no, we're
small,
gonna
strong
nitpick
with
this
that one.
code to the bone. We're nitpicking her.
It's from the South.
No, you don't say baby mama. Oh wait, really quick. And Shay, now you know I'm a straight shooter. Thank you so much for the super chat. I will be showing that picture that you sent me tonight because I'm a straight shooter. Thank you so much. Hey Sally, another one of my members. Thank you so much for subscribing. Okay. Yeah, there was racial undertones there, guys, and I didn't like that.
Yeah, there was.
Get it in three-way. It's all good.
She offered him a threesome with his wife.
Oh, Oliver! Your mother is calling you. Oliver, be a man and come sit here.
Be a man.
Why is he not a man? Because he doesn't.
That's another racial undertone implying that he's from a man.
What movie was that with Grace Jones when she was like, "You don't want this pussy"?
Yeah, that was Boomerang.
That's what it's giving.
Yeah.
What man doesn't want this pussy? Okay, sorry.
A man who has flavor.
You better tell us about.
Not everybody likes
Tell us it down.
mayonnaise.
1 second.
Not everybody.
We just want to bullshit with you for 5 seconds.
Go ahead.
Where's your mom?
She's over there.
We heard a lot about you.
Did you?
Yeah, we
Good
did.
things.
Honey,
Yeah.
let's go.
No, wait. I'm talking.
Yeah.
No, sweetheart, I'm talking.
I get it. Let your hair down, have a good time.
Rude. How you tell somebody's mama, "I'm talking, you can't leave"? Like, where are we at? Like, this is more than just drunk. This woman does not respect Garcelle at all.
No,
and
no.
that's
Custody of it all.
You know what I'm getting hints of?
what.
I'm getting hints of Mandingo.
Yes.
I need me a
Fetishizing.
but
Yes, fetishizing.
Come service me. Come service me vibes.
Yep.
I'm
Nobody
just
want
getting,
Ericka's
Miss
Wonder
Lily
Bread
in the
food?
big house.
I'm just getting old hoe. Sorry.
No, she
Sorry.
said she thinks everybody likes her Wonder Bread cooch. I'm like, no, ma'am.
Let me tell you what I'm getting. Where is it?
And
But
Right
Alma
here.
likes Wonder Bread though.
Close your legs to married men, trash box. Close your legs to married men, trash box. We'll call you later. Good night.
That's exactly what I'm getting.
You messy tonight. I like it.
Y'all called this That's Horrible meeting. This is an emergency episode of That's Horrible.
But Mims, isn't this before? This kind of feels like Garcelle does address this because she, because she said this is the first time seeing the clip. But I was thinking that the clip they were showing where she was saying like you do a good job of making yourself look bad. I thought that was because of this clip. Like I was like, this is why she goes. When she goes,
It could be.
This could be it.
No, she said this is the first time she's seen that clip of them saying that about her sons.
oh, but maybe she said it because of how she flirted with him and cussed Jax out. She didn't see that they talked about her at Kyle's house later.
Right. That was the part where she's like, "This is my first time seeing this clip."
Yeah.
Yes.
Miss E, you right. Nene does need to close her legs to married men too. But that's
You're not
y'all are
gonna
hot
try
tonight.
it. Greg approved it, okay, before he passed. Greg approved it.
Y'all are hot tonight. Okay. Like Ericka and her twat.
Is that an STD that does that?
I can't. Okay. Y'all are on it tonight.
Allegedly.
Feel like that. This feels like take a moment, reassess your life. What's happening? Where are you going? This is not okay.
I love you. However, happy birthday.
Yes, I'm leaving.
I love you. Oh my God, he shut me down.
Yes, we're getting shut down here, Tom.
I know. You got.
Are you sure? You sure you know that?
Yeah.
Garcelle, you don't want these flowers?
Okay, so that was from a YouTuber. I'll make sure to put her link in the chat. She does like clips and she does reviews and stuff like that. I just thought she edited pretty cool, so I used it. And this is from another YouTuber named Karen Huger's Wig, the one I'm about to show you guys.
Y'all not gonna do the grand dome like that.
He's new, and he's upcoming, and he edits these kind of clips too. And he's pretty funny. So Karen Huger's Wig.
You know what? I'm gonna say one thing.
First season wig.
Karen has evolved. Okay,
That come up with that.
Thank God for that.
Yeah,
Shout
one
out
of the
to
best
Karen
come up
herself.
ever.
I'd like to apologize in advance for the fireworks that's going on out front.
Oh, no problem.
We can hear
The 4th of July. Oy. I get it every year. Gunshots, fireworks, people going out all half cocked.
They can't hear, Bubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we
They
can't
can't
hear.
hear.
You're good. Okay, so we're here to the second scene.
Oh
Right.
boy, this is where it gets bad. Oh,
Yeah.
it gets bad.
You know what? Your flowers. Okay, here. Okay, we're out.
Wait.
Love you, girls. Bye.
What are you doing
Here.
here? Flowers. Get the out of here. Don't out of here.
This is rude. This is wrong.
Get out.
I know Erica's drunk and I know she's joking around, but that's Garcelle's son.
Girl, your slip is starting to show.
Hold on.
Ooh,
Ericka,
that's
you hurt
Kyle
Jax's
in the
feeling.
doorway.
Don't talk to him like that. You said get the out of here, and that's not okay.
Jax, get
That's
over
not
here.
okay.
Now, Garcelle walked in the room like she was about to rip out her extensions.
Yes,
So I was expecting some more heat.
I was too.
I thought she was gonna make a pretty mess of the pretty mess hair.
I thought
Yeah.
she was, but I feel like she didn't because she realized Ericka was very drunk. That's why I think.
Right.
that she
I don't
didn't
care
want-
how drunk you are. You talk to my son like that, and I'm ripping your nose hairs out.
Well, I hope
That's
she
so-
handles it when she gets sober, maybe.
If she
She
was
could-
sober, Garcelle would have probably been like,
She should have
"Hold on."
dog walked her. She should have
They're
dog walked her.
gonna have a lunch later, and they're gonna have a talk about it. But you're right. The dog leash should have came out.
But I also feel like Garcelle's the kind of person she's gonna wait until hopefully this reunion so she could be like, let's see it on the screen together and let's make sure we're talking about the exact same thing, not what you thought you were doing in the moment.
Yeah, but don't walk in there with intention, though, Smoke. Like she gonna
never
drag
walked in there
somebody
with intention.
and do nothing.
Yeah.
Now
I'm hopeful.
I want to point this out for my girl Shay because we were just having a little heated debate, and she's now. I want to point out first that it was mentioned by her son that he felt violated, and that's a buzzword for Garcelle. And she didn't ask him to explain himself. She took him at face value. She considered what he had to say, and she acted on it. So I thought it was very strange, his choice of words, unless because he's a smart kid and he probably watches the show. Unless he was making fun of Crystal, he might have been making fun of Crystal. But
Possibly.
Shay sent me this. And I gotta say, it's not looking, too good for my girl Crystal. If you didn't want Sutton seeing you, why you over here showing your body on camera?
Yeah, that was in Mexico.
Shay with the receipts. I didn't see this part.
Well, there is something to be said about when you feel like showing a titty and when somebody shows your titty.
Or when Garcelle touches your titty when you didn't ask for it.
Right.
But that's Kyle. Kyle needs a fill up every now and again because her husband doing half of Beverly Hills, not her allegedly. Oh, did I say that? Oh, I'm a horrible person.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Corey.
Spreading it wide.
Yeah.
I got another super fan to say.
I have been dog walking Kyle all day on Twitter.
Look, I'm gonna be like Mauricio and say I'm glad you said that.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my god.
Much like Mauricio, LRG curves you like men.
Ooh.
Huh?
I said you like men like Mauricio too. Y'all have that in common too.
Oh wow! I
Mauricio's
didn't
with the
hear
get
that
down.
one.
He's with the get down.
Oh,
Well, I
he
don't
like
know.
the girl.
That was
He's
with
kind of
the
fun. He's kind of
Nothing about my eyebrows is saying anything other than I like men.
Let me find out Mauricio. Come here on the East Coast. We'll show you a real good time.
Okay, I got a super chat. Hold on 1 second. Nikki says, let someone talk disrespectfully to Erica's son and they be cut off at the knees. We are about to get into that. We are definitely about to get into that right now.
Get into it.
Yeah.
Y'all are clowning tonight.
We are. We're in rare form.
Wait. Garcelle, are you serious?
You
Eileen, don't
man.
ever bring up my kid again.
Okay, I didn't mean it
Don't
that
ever
way.
do that.
I didn't mean it that way. I didn't mean it that way.
Don't ever talk about my kid again.
But she didn't talk about your kid. About your kid.
Shut up.
Oh, oh, so
Not
there, but she could cuss out 14-year-olds and try to hop on married 20-somethings, but you can't mention the copper that picks people up in snowstorms in LA. Okay.
So let's go around, starting with you, Sebastian. Where are you at with this so far before we get into what Kyle did?
Listen, I am Team Garcelle, as I've always said, and I think she did a good thing by not feeding into Ericka's mess. She realized Ericka was drunk, so she's not going to check her. She's not going to check her. So I feel like she did a good thing. And she was about to leave anyway. She's going home to her family that Ericka doesn't have. So, yes, I went there.
Not a family she don't have.
Oh, Sebastian is feeling spicy tonight.
If I'm going home to my family, I am not going to spend my time bickering with some low down blonde heifer.
Oh, okay. Corey, where you at so far? Quick recap. Where you at?
When I saw the thing, I said, "She lucky she got a face." Still, like I said, I would drag her by her nose hairs.
Ow.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't play about my son.
All the smoke.
I just hope this is the impetus where we get the Haitian side of Garcelle, where she's cursing them out in Creole and everything, and like putting a root on all their asses at this point.
Oh, you're gonna get her.
Because they forever trying her. And here's the thing: when you try someone too many times who tries to take the high road, when they blow up, they blow the F up. And then it's gonna be like, what I do?
Gabor's being messy.
It's gonna be nuclear.
Gabor, no. Gabor, stop.
Gabor, you know your mama was serving the brandy when you was a 12-year-old, and then you was at the party too.
I grew up in a Cuban American family. At the age of 10, 9, I was already going to parties where there was alcohol serving. That's a Caribbean thing. Gabor, stop being messy.
That's a people of color thing. Come on. Gabor know he had some parties with some adults and some liquor in the place. Come on now, Gabor.
Definitely.
I was at Freaknik in middle school. Okay, so Chronicles of Anubis, where are you at? Anubis?
Oh, sorry. Well, for starters, I thought Garcelle was gonna go 1-800 jokes at all. Right on Medea. Right on Medea. I would have paid somebody to see it.
I'm with you on that. I was expecting the same thing, to be honest with you. Anything more than what she gave.
Yeah.
But I am Team Garcelle. For now.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all, we got about 230 people here. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Please make sure you're hitting that like button. It really helps my channel. If you guys haven't noticed, my channel has been growing pretty organic lately. I'm up about like 500 people since last week. So keep it going.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank
and don't forget to check out my mom's channel, Miss Lola Lane.
You know what? I have been meaning. I will be at Miss Lola Lane's channel. Even though I have not seen Lola around these parts, I will definitely be there trolling them in the
Well, we know you're a troll. We love to have our trolls. You know that.
Okay, and where are you at, Larger Curves, before we move on?
OMG. Okay, so I love the title of the show because she is all horrors up in here, up in her. Okay. And everybody knows she don't wear no panties. She loves going everywhere and telling people she don't wear panties. And then she's doing high kicks like she's at the Rockefeller Center in 1972. She needs to close her legs. I'm very triggered by all of this right here. And then the disrespect in front of Garcelle and all her people like that to be like that. And then Garcelle to go over there guns blazing, and it was a dud like my son just had on 4th of July. I am upset all kind of ways, but we can hope and pray that it was editing. I pray they edited something out that made her look less angry black lady and more, I have it all under control. I didn't just try to choke Ericka. I hope it was editing because my girl let me down. That was the perfect occasion to go in on the platinum whorebot, and she did not take it, and she had every right to because her son said he was violated, and you're right. She went over there with quickness. He said violated. She said, what, who? And she like floated across the room and did nothing. All kind of duds.
Listen, it's not her fault, Curbs. It's not her
It's her fault. It's her fault. I've gone off the beautiful family.
Hold on, one at a time. Well, I mean, then don't both of you guys stop. Wait, y'all.
I was just saying, I've gone off on third graders' mothers at my son's school worse than that. People there. You know what I'm saying? And for less.
I've drugged the vice principal, the principal, and the math teacher. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So she could have done a lot more, and she had every right to. It's her birthday. It's her family. He's 14, and you're a drunk hoe. So there was all kind of reasons.
What's up, Gabor?
What's good? Good. Happy 4th, everybody. I just came to pop in real quick.
Gabor just slid up from his gentleman caller. What was that noise?
My gentleman caller.
Wait, I heard that. I heard that rustling and them things falling on the floor. Who's that?
You didn't hear nothing. You didn't hear nothing. I just wanted to say I seen the clip. I seen the clip. It was nothing to fight about. I seen the clip. I was thinking last week, what kind of mother would bring a 14-year-old to a drink? You know, when I grew up, where there was adults, the kids were not there, especially if there were alcohol there. You know what I'm saying? You probably done heard somebody say, get your little ass on up out of here trying to be grown. You know what I'm saying? It was none of this outrage that y'all trying to cause for Garcelle.
You lying, Gabor. You are lying.
Y'all ain't never heard nobody say, get your little grown ass on up out of here. Get your little grown ass up out of here. You ain't never heard nobody tell you that. Look, the kids shouldn't have been there. The kids shouldn't have been in no grown party where it was adults at, and they, especially while they was drinking alcohol.
It was not just adults there.
It was her mother's birthday where it should have been adults there. I didn't see nobody else kids there.
Obviously, they don't have.
Because they're toddlers.
You can't film other people's kids like that.
Come on, y'all. Y'all stop it. Cut it out.
I'm sorry. I've thrown parties where we've had adults, children, the bounce house, the swing set, and liquor.
In the alcohol.
And ain't no kid got out
the crackhead could have been there. He over 18, but the other two, and especially, did you see how he got all over there when he was with his mama? Well, the recovering. I'm sorry. Kids don't go well. No, y'all. I just feel like kids don't need to be what grown-ups was, and if he that sensitive, he definitely shouldn't have been there. He definitely shouldn't have been there.
Like that. What she do to you?
What? That's what she said that.
Even if he was a drug addict, she didn't say he was a crackhead.
Well, whatever. Crackhead, that's the same thing. That's what when she said drug addict, I read crackhead. Sorry.
Oh my God. You hate Garcelle that much for Garcelle's son. Why didn't you pick another something for him to be on?
Huh? You say what? I didn't hear what you said.
I said, why did you pick crack for him to be on? Why couldn't it have been another drug?
Meth, whatever. You know, it's all. When I grow up, it was all called dope. Okay.
Wait.
My grandmother called it all dope. If you smoked a cigarette, if you smoked weed, if you smoked whatever it was that was drugs, it was dope. Okay. So let me say dope head. Let me say that.
Curbs, you know,
I'm old fashioned.
He's doing the charade. He'd be like, he's doing that. He's giving us the charade effect. Go ahead, Gabor.
It's all called dope. Whatever it was.
He says, as long as I've been on this earth, black women are mama bears when it comes to their children. So I don't understand why Garcelle was so passive.
It wasn't that big of a deal. Y'all, listen, I honestly feel like if Cherie had said this, it wouldn't be an argument.
Hold on one second. I got some super chats, Gabor. Hold on one second. You then came in. Now, FYI, guys, when I saw this, I called Gabor and woke him up. And I was like, did you see this? And he said the same thing. He was like, the kids shouldn't have been there. Avenue 59 look good. She says, I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate the super chat. I got a couple more. Fifi fouling the Playboy.
That's right. Tell him, Fifi.
Yep.
And
So the boy, I got a question. How
one
much?
more, hold on 1 second. One second.
We'll
Missy,
wait.
she says, "Thank you for this live tonight and keeping me sane from my redneck neighbors. Thinking shooting guns are like fireworks. Shake my head. Love y'all." That's where I'm at too. They do the same thing. I'd be scared on 4th of July because those bullets come down.
Oh no!
And did you see what happened in Chicago?
That was
That's sad.
Chi-Town sent it to me, but y'all, I know this is off subject, but what really irked my soul, like it was a shooting, but it's a kid who's from the video that I saw, it was a kid who had their phone. And they were more excited when they got to safety that they had recorded it. This kid was actually excited about going viral. And it really made me sick to my stomach because this is a moment where you're being shot at. You are in a active shooter situation. And the only thing you can think about is, I'm going to post this video to go viral. And the kid couldn't have been more than like 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it is now with like social media and people getting viral. Like no one really cares about other things except that I got viral. Like you could just record anything and you just care that you got viral and not the fact that you're alive.
And kids are not kids anymore. Like they don't know how to go outside and use their imagination. They're all in their phones, so they didn't have the upbringing we had as far as like, you go outside on a Saturday at 12, you come back by the streetlights, and you can do a whole bunch of stuff that didn't require technology.
Well, listen, right now, I do not blame parents for not going out anymore. The streets are not safe right now.
Yeah, I mean, the kids are going to parties where there's alcohol served in boats nowadays.
Oh my God! Wait, can I ask my question to Gabor? Can I ask my question to Gabor?
Yes.
Gabor, how much is Ericka like smuggling to you for you to be defending her in these lives?
I'm not defending her. Have I defended Ericka in these lives? What lives have I defended Ericka in? Listen, I call it right down the middle. All the smoke, don't do me that. I call it right down the middle.
No, anything that comes with that does with Garcelle, you always gonna be like, now why would a mother have her children, or why would Garcelle?
That's the truth. But I was raised. All the smoke. I'm just saying that I was raised, and my mother would have never. When my mother had
alcohol,
huh?
Were the kids drinking alcohol? That's
I told you. I come from a family of alcoholics on my daddy's side. We were never allowed to be around when they got to drinking. We were never allowed to be around when there was a whole bunch of adults in the room because adults talk about grown things.
The kids weren't around the adults; they were leaving.
Yeah,
last time I recall,
for his mom.
He was still there. There were still people drunk. There were still people there.
In the same vicinity.
And even when she said it wasn't that bad, it ain't like she called him a bitch or a hoe. Go sit your bitch ass down. She didn't say none of that. She just said, "Oh, just get the fuck out of here." That's just like somebody saying, "Get your little grown ass on up out of here."
So you would condone one of your friends talking to your kids like that, Gabor?
She was drunk.
You would condone one of your friends talking to one of your kids like that?
Yes. I wouldn't condone it, but I wouldn't condone it, but they were drunk.
Drunk or sober, she would have got snatched.
Child.
I bet she was.
I put my own grandmother out for not following rules. Now you think I'm gonna let Ericka say something to my kids?
Protect the children.
I'm gonna put my own grandma out, okay?
You know what kind of hissy fit
for that?
If Garcelle's son would have told Portia F off, you know what kind of we would have been having a whole other conversation right now.
Yes,
said that to her daughter, and they're of similar age.
But now was Kenya
like making.
We haven't gotten there yet. We're about to watch that clip really quick.
Okay.
We're about to watch it right now. Actually, let me cue it up.
You can play it on here.
I said, you know what? People requested. I'm pretty sure this video will be taken down.
But it's not just taken down. It's going to be a strike.
You think?
And you don't. I'm sure. It happened to me on a little whatchamacallit. On a little.
When I replay, I don't get strikes on.
It happened to me on the little. What's the little 15-second clips they let you play?
Mm-hmm. Oh well.
I thought
you could do a chorus though. They have a thing where you can do a little chorus and they can take it off in like 3 months.
I mean, we'll see what is at. Maybe this video won't go further than this. But I mean, I'm getting it from people who have taken it apart already. I'm not playing it directly, but it's okay. We're here for fun.
About,
huh?
What video are you talking about?
Which one am I about to play?
Yeah.
Kyle and everybody laughing.
That one wasn't that. I was mad. If I was Garcelle and
Oh,
she was
I was-
sitting there,
yeah.
she probably would have
Oh.
flipped there because all of them were not drunk there. Garcelle probably would have flipped there.
Okay,
No,
here we
I
go.
do. I will agree with you on that, though, Sebastian. Oh, go ahead. Play the video. I'm sorry.
No, what were you saying?
It does seem like all the time. Well, if I was Ericka, I'll be upset too, because this is the second time that you got these four talking about Ericka behind her back.
Oh,
You remember they was talking about the accident last
I really
year.
wasn't even concerned when I watched this. Ericka's not my thought.
What they was talking about it? What would you guys could you be talking about?
I was mad at them.
Well, let me see the clip
talking
because I haven't. Go ahead. Let me see the clip.
It's horrible, Gabor. Just wait till you see it. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
You guys, did you miss what Ericka said to Garcelle's son, the 14-year-old? To go, oh, I was there. I mean, it's not funny, but it is funny.
I think it's great that she did that.
What?
I think it's great that she did that.
Mm-hmm.
And you're laughing.
We're all just laughing about it. That's so disgusting.
Let that have been Portia.
It's
Let
not
that have been
important.
Portia.
Another story.
Family's playing it.
Jagger.
Okay.
But I like seeing this more relaxed side of her.
100%.
100%.
Totally agree.
It's really why I can give like a major pass. And of course, it's not my child,
Right.
So she had a few drinks. She doesn't get like that. I don't think I can ever remember a time that she was that loose and free.
This is so much more fun.
Listen,
Are
she's
you
entitled
for
to a
real?
blowout, in my opinion.
Exactly.
There's no question about that.
And it was a blowout. She told Garcelle's younger to off. The next one she tried to bang. I mean, that's a blowout.
No, you know.
This sounds like Animal House.
How many blowouts are you entitled to a year?
Me, 2 a week.
Oh my God.
Well,
Okay,
of
the
course,
rest
coming
is-
from a guy
Isn't that
who's gonna has a
disgusting?
lawsuit and staged his own home invasion.
Isn't that horrible?
So
Yeah.
we're to a point where somebody can say something like that to a child and it's a joke. It's funny. But let that
I
have been
really
any
feel
of
like
your
the
children.
child. I honestly am not trying to be funny. Ericka was wrong in what she did, but I feel like y'all putting 20 on 10. She did not call him out his name. I mean, that was not just the end all be all. Y'all act like that she just cussed him out to oblivion.
She did. Look at his face. He's in shock.
Wow.
This boy is not used to someone talking to him like
This is
that.
verbal abuse.
Y'all need to.
He's
Oh my
not
God,
used to someone
I
talking
can't.
to him like that.
I can't.
This can't be the same woman who was like this though.
Exactly. Exactly.
They
But
mentioned
just mentioning her son.
and she went ballistic.
No.
She cusses out a 14-year-old, and then they joke about it over over drinks.
I'm glad she did it. Glad
Wow.
she did what?
And they can get major passes.
I've heard way worse.
Gabor's just
And then she
gaslighting us,
holler
y'all.
about-
I'm not gaslighting y'all.
Yes, you
How
are.
she gonna
I'm
yes,
not.
you are, boy. How she
Huh?
gonna give a pass to somebody about someone else's kid? If
Yeah.
that had been
Exactly.
Phoenix, had that had been Jagger, she would
No,
have
I'm not talking about delete them. I'm just saying that I don't think that I don't think what Ericka said was the end all be all.
So are
I
you
think-
saying that because there were drinks around and Garcelle shouldn't have him around drinks and anybody else's kid that gets cussed out, it's a bad thing? Or is it because, oh, this is what you get for having him around drunk hoes?
Y'all felt differently when it was Denise last year, though, right? When
We
Denise
felt
wasn't talking
differently
about
about what?
when Denise had her party last year and her kids was at the next table and they was talking about giving blowjobs or something.
thought that was
Everybody's
wrong as
saying
well.
that Denise was overreacting.
That was
I
wrong
didn't
too.
say that. I
That was
didn't.
wrong.
Look, he didn't. I don't feel like that. She was cussing. Yes, she was. She was wrong, but I don't think that it was enough to where y'all doing all this. And in my opinion, I'm serious. She didn't call him a bitch. She didn't call him a hoe. She didn't. I mean, I'm sorry. She didn't call him the B word. She didn't call him a or. She didn't call him a ussy. She didn't do none of that.
What you smoking?
She didn't do none of that. All she said was get the F out of here.
Forbidden
Seriously.
cardinal knowledge. is
what
to say to afford.
Gabor, I gotta disagree.
I just feel like if Cherie had said that to that child, it would have been get your little ass out of here. Nobody would be saying
She
that.
wouldn't say that though. She has more.
Cherie has a relationship.
You don't know. That ain't.
Well, you got hold on. You have to couple it with the fact that she literally just hit on the son. Garcelle was uncomfortable. The son was uncomfortable, and Garcelle actually came to try to get her son. And she said, no, let's finish this conversation. So I'll give it to Garcelle. She was trying to be polite. This woman was at her party, but she's asking Garcelle's son, well, are you married? Well, tell your baby mama to call me for a threesome. It's disgusting. Like, and
Ericka said that?
Yes, she
said,
did, Gabor.
Tell your baby mama to call me for a threesome.
It's
And
the
then she
whole
started,
racial undertones of
lifting
Oh
up
my
her
God,
legs.
Corey.
Gabor.
No, it is. No, it is. It is.
It is.
It kind
You
of
play
is.
all of those clips together. There is a racial undertone throughout the whole.
She did say your
thing.
baby mama. No, Gabor, you got to acknowledge that. She said,
Are they
"Tell your
married?
baby-"
Are they married?
Yes.
Yes.
She
And
started
she
the conversation.
hold on. She just asked the question. She said, "Well, are you married?" And he said, "Yeah." Not to mention he had a ring on his left finger the whole time. And she said, "Well, tell your baby mama to call me." The whole while she's doing this.
Lifting her legs up, showing her cooch.
Exactly. I mean,
But that's what I'm saying. Though she did the same. All I'm saying is she was trying to hit on whatchamacallit and her husband too. She just told him what they're gonna do if her and Garcelle pull up, and because the pussy's gonna be there. She hitting on everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Guys, let's not take Gabor too seriously. He's just killing. He's just joking with us right now.
I'm not joking.
He really is. It's okay, Gabor. We got
Play
you.
the first clip again, Bill, because I didn't really see it. Y'all,
This is like Nene saying close your legs to married men and ended up with a married man. This is from the woman who was like, don't talk about my son. You can't talk about my son. And now she's hitting on son. So it's like,
but she didn't mention killing the child though, like the girl did.
Gabor, where is the line for you?
Eileen
honestly?
didn't even say that.
She said, I do feel like that Ericka was just didn't want to accept the apology in that moment, and she was taking it out on the girl.
Ooh, child.
Oh, wait.
She was taking it out on Eileen.
Chat. She says, Mims, put this in the cursing jar if needed. Thank you so much.
I did tell Bia. What's good to you? I can see the chat now. What's good to you, Bia? I did say she was wrong. I did say Ericka was wrong, but I don't feel like that she cussed him out to oblivion. That's what I'm saying.
Gabor's
she was
giving us
wrong.
Candace Owens right now. He is giving us Candace Owens.
No, she was wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Ericka was wrong. Ericka was dead wrong. But I don't feel like that it was on the level 10. She didn't call him out his name. All she said was get the F out of here. That's all I'm saying.
But you can't talk to
That's all they
anyone's
showed
child
us.
like that.
And she was wrong. What else do you want me to say? I said that she was wrong for talking. What else am I supposed to say?
If you keep pushing Gabor, he's gonna bring up the paddle. So stop pushing Gabor.
What paddle? What paddle?
Y'all know Garcelle.
I want to see the paddle.
Garcelle raised that paddle and didn't pay. Y'all know it's coming. Keep pushing
Well,
Gabor.
this ain't got nothing to do with that $5,000.
It got everything to do with that $5,000.
Your boy Oliver's hot. We were just wondering.
She's trying to hit on your son.
What the leg lift?
Oh, Ericka, I know she didn't.
Oliver, I'm asking, are you married? Are you committed?
Yes, he's married, committed. He's got 4 children.
Have your baby mama contact me on my DMs. We can get it in.
Have your baby mama contact me.
He got 4 children. He ain't got 4 children, baby. He got 3. He got 1.
That's what you
He got 1. Huh?
Freeway is all
Ericka is out of control and need to be stopped.
Disgusting.
Did she wear panties that day?
Probably not.
No.
She doesn't like panties.
But y'all not gonna talk about Ericka Garcelle trying to bulldog though. Her kids saw that when Kyle had bent over and Garcelle grabbed her titties. Y'all ain't talking about that. That was out of line too.
I did mention that.
Okay.
That wasn't like directed
Nobody
at
said that was
the
funny.
kids.
This was.
But that's not where the vitriol is at right now.
I'm just saying that when you're around adults, when kids are around adults, they see and hear things. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying Ericka was right, Ericka was wrong, but I don't feel like that she called him out his name.
I'm
Did
sorry.
she call him out his name?
Telling my son get the F out of here. I'm sorry.
Not out of my event. You're telling somebody's kid to get the F out of their event. It's wrong on so many levels.
Yeah,
and
like
even
You
if she
better
was
tell
just
him how your
playing,
mama handle things. You better
Well,
tell him
it's
how I
from
do.
Marty. There's nothing wrong with having an LBGT positive mama. His mama a bulldagger.
wait, what?
I know that's right, boo. You better
That's what
let
I'm
him
talking
know.
about. LGBT positive, that's a bulldagger, child. Go on. I ain't playing with y'all.
Brendan, you better tell him how I get down.
Yeah, so
Not
what
PK.
feed him
Not
to
PK
you.
was peeping.
Then ask
Well,
questions later.
Somebody need to put some ice on Ericka box. Because if she out of here, for real, I'm just saying she out here trying to sleep with everything, but that's what happened. Funky Dineva said, I always say you're gonna either pay on the front end or the back end. She was with that man all them years. She wasn't getting dick down. I mean, she wasn't getting it good. And now she's trying to hit on everybody who think of stand up. Every time you look at her now, she's just trying to hit on everything around. Because you know she don't want Garcelle's son.
But the problem with that is she fetishized him.
Hey, really, BTV?
Hey, y'all, what's up?
Nothing much. I love the red. You know, they say a real woman wear red lipstick, baby. You got to be a real woman to pull off some red lipstick.
I had to do something, honey. I had to do something because, I got this old bonnet on my head. I had to give y'all something, money.
Did you pop some fireworks?
Wait,
they out there, they out there. They've been doing fire. I just got home from a cookout. They've been doing fireworks since probably about 5 o'clock. I said, good God.
I want everybody in the chat to wish Really B a happy belated birthday. Her birthday was yesterday.
Happy belated birthday! You a Cancer?
Yes, honey, I'm a Cancer. My birthday was Saturday. Yeah.
Happy belated birthday!
Thank you, ma'am.
Hold on, before we get into your opinion, thank you so much, Ms. Cora. She said she sent me a super sticker. I appreciate it. Where you at, Really B? Because it's been a whole lot of mess.
So I only saw the one clip. I didn't know there were multiple clips. Because I've been out all day, so I just saw the one clip with Ericka talking to Garcelle's 14-year-old son. Now, I was listening a little bit a few minutes ago.
Hold on, Really B. Sorry. Hold on, Really B. Mills, can you highlight the comment from Natasha ST? Good boy, you must be from another planet. You don't understand how wrong her telling young black child who was getting flowers for his mom was not unnecessarily borderline racist. She acted like a Karen. See, that's what I'm not going to agree with.
I don't agree with that either. But I will.
And that's the problem. That's the issue. And he's biracial. But go ahead,
He's
Really
still
B.
black.
He's still black.
He's black and white. But go ahead, Really B.
So my thing is this.
It was wrong. I agree with it. It's definitely
just looking at that one clip, my opinion is this. I don't care about color. I don't care about whistles. I mean, I agree that some of that was in there, but let somebody who really is just a coworker, because let's be clear, Ericka and Garcelle are not friends. They are coworkers. Ericka was at that party because Garcelle had to invite her.
Come on now.
Not because she was voluntarily on a list, not because she wanted her there, but we're going to be filming for the show, so you got to invite all these women. And that is why Ericka Jayne ass was there. Let a woman who is a coworker, who I'm not even really cool with like that, talk to my 14-year-old son that way. Now, the adult, yes, it was uncomfortable, but he a grown-ass man. He can handle himself. But my 14-year-old child, good boy, I'm sorry. And I understand what you're saying, that she could have said worse. It doesn't matter that she could have said worse. What she said was out of line.
Exactly.
It was out
I
of
didn't
line.
say it wasn't out of line, though. I never said that it was not out of line.
You were like, you don't understand what the big deal is. It's a big deal.
I'm just saying she didn't call him out his name. That's all I'm saying. That she didn't call him out his name. All she said was get the fuck out of here.
Line. So if she had said get the F out of here, you little bitch, then you would feel like it's a big deal. I'm not being funny.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's just like saying get your little ass on up out of here. What you doing to help these grown folks? Get your little ass out of here.
But see,
that's what I took it as.
I agree,
that's somebody
but they don't
who
have
knows
that kind of
you.
relationship.
That's somebody that knows you.
It's the same thing as good boy. Me and you, we YouTube friendly, right? We cool. I like you. If me and you were on a panel and you were to say, really big bitch girl, bye, I wouldn't take no offense to that. But if somebody that I did not know, who I just was on a panel with, called me out my name, it would be another conversation. And I think it's the same thing.
Yep.
It was the fact that Ericka don't have that kind of relationship with. She don't even know her sons like that. If it had been a situation where it was somebody that knew them and they was like, "Girl, this get out of here. This is grown folk business. Get the F out of here. This is grown folk business." That would be one thing. But they're not friends. They don't have that you see what I'm saying? They don't have that kind of banter. That's not, and somebody else on the panel said the way Ericka Jayne acted when somebody made a comment about her grown ass son, and she acted like she was gonna throw that woman overboard about her grown ass son. Exactly. Her grown and that son was a grown ass man with a kid, and all Eileen mentioned was the fact that he was.
Ericka's son got a kid.
Yeah.
Ericka's a grandmother. I didn't know that.
She a Meemaw, honey.
You was somebody's grandma.
Not a Meemaw.
Singing about
I didn't know she was nobody's grandmother.
Hey, actually.
I believe so. I believe she talked about the fact that that she said that he has a child. I believe she mentioned that.
That would be something that you would actually be happy about. But I think it was K. Michelle when she was reading Rashida. She said, "You somebody's grandma singing about with your legs to the moon."
That was hilarious.
I got a birthday twin in the chat. Hey, birthday twin. Hey, birthday twin.
I just want to listen, y'all. I'm not saying that Ericka was not wrong. She was wrong. I just feel like that what she said wasn't that big of a. It wasn't like. I just feel like that she didn't call him out his name. It wasn't enough for him to be crying over the Garcelle, like, "Oh my God," it wasn't all that. It wasn't that.
You know what, Gabor? If you were a parent, you would feel different.
I don't have to be a parent to understand.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Listen,
I'm not a parent. Well, hold on, I'm not a parent, and I. That's how you know when people get to weaponize and stuff, child. You got to be a parent.
I'm not weaponizing being a mom. What I'm saying is, if you maybe I feel it a little different because I have a son with special needs. I don't play that. I don't play it. Period. I don't play it with my little cousins. I don't play it. Period. You say something out of pocket, I'm gonna drag you until the cows come home.
I can vouch for that.
I don't play that. I will drag a teacher. I will drag the principal. I will drag my mama if I have to. If you say something out of pocket, if she says something out of pocket.
Okay, Portia Ali, go for it.
I'm not gonna drag my mom.
I don't play with the fruit of my loins. I don't. I told you I put my grandma out for being disrespectful in my home.
You put your granny out.
Yes,
I did. Going on,
Wait,
I don't play
that. Gabor's a white woman in Cali.
We need a soft moment real quick. We need a moment of laughter.
Okay.
We need a moment.
That walk, oh my goodness. It was diabolical.
We needed a moment. Okay.
That is a horrible walk.
Guys, there's some breaking news going on.
What happened?
Wendy Williams' YouTube channel, they deleted it.
I thought you was about to say Wendy Williams passed away.
Me too.
I'm over here holding my chest and stuff. I know. Lord. Breaking news means something, Sebastian. When you say breaking news and you said Wendy Williams, I just knew you was about to say died.
I thought we was getting ready to go to war.
Or at least you was about to say Wendy Williams got the foot chopped off.
Oh Lord!
Like it's from Marty. Like it's from Marty and Mace Morrow on.
Yeah.
You saw that?
It was probably the Wendy Williams show channel. It probably wasn't her channel.
She doesn't have a personal channel. She has her show.
They even taking away the clips.
They took away the clips
because
they
Wendy.
Hold on.
Wendy.
Okay, so
and I agree with what Kobe said. I agree with what Kobe said yesterday
she
too.
She started it. That's why Sherri Shepherd couldn't take it over when Sherri Shepherd got it. It would have been. I think it has over 1 million people on it, but it was a big deal because it was Wendy's personal thing. So the fact that they deleted it, How would they even be able to delete that?
Because
That's
they
hers.
own the name, the Wendy.
Because it's not hers. That's what I'm saying.
They,
It's not hers.
no.
But
She
it's
doesn't
not gonna
own
be.
anything, Mims.
But it's
She
not gonna be a
does, but
good.
that's her hair.
It's not gonna be a good look for Sherry because without those clips, who's gonna watch the show?
Where's
It
she
is a way
gonna
that- it
promote
is a-
now? Where is she gonna promote her show now?
That's what I'm saying. Like, for
She can have
instance,
her own
I always see she can have her own channel, but we would have to find it and subscribe, is what I'm saying. I've seen those clips on Wendy Williams' show because I was already subscribed to her channel. So I would see it in my like daily feed. But now we wouldn't even know. You get what I'm saying? How we gonna find Sherry's show now? We would have to probably sit down and watch TV to see it.
Who is looking for Cherry's show?
Oh, I am. Don't do Sherry like that, y'all. Listen, I just want to support Sherry. I want to.
I'm
Me
not
too.
even checking for Cameron Hall.
I want to support Sherry as a black woman in daytime. I want to support her, and I don't think that she did nothing to Wendy. I just think that Wendy, I don't think she did nothing to Wendy.
Listen,
hey, Diva.
Me neither. Hey, Diva.
I don't think she did anything to Wendy either.
I don't think she did anything.
I don't know. I
Someone-
just like her on a panel more.
Exactly. She's not good by
That's the only
herself.
thing.
It's
Like,
just
I just don't. And I
And
support
she's been
Jennifer
fired
Hudson
from
too. I
everything.
just don't want her to sing me to death. I'm
I
sorry.
do
Yeah, I'm
not
not
support
watching
the
that
Jennifer
one
Hudson show.
We gotta give it a chance, y'all. We can't knock it until we try it. We can't knock it until we
I
try
know
it.
it's going to be boring, so I'm knocking it right now.
Yeah, I know I'm the old lady on the. I'm the old lady on the panel.
How
I
old are
remember.
you?
You're not by yourself.
Don't worry about that.
Don't wait.
worry
You
about
asking?
that.
You
You
asking
can't
her
call
age?
yourself old. You can't call yourself old. You don't know how old everybody is. People to shock you.
I said I'm probably. I didn't say I
Okay.
was. I don't know, but I remember it back in the 80s. If y'all people who know remember when Joan Rivers and the what's his face the
Johnny
guy that
Carson.
used to do the late Johnny Carson, when they fell out, and they fell out for the exact same reason, because Joan
Yes.
Rivers used to always guest host for Johnny Carson when he couldn't do his show, and when he would take his hiatus and stuff like that. And she got an opportunity to do her own show over on Fox. At the time, Fox had just started their network, and she did her own show at Fox, and they fell out. And I don't know if before he passed away they reconciled,
They
but
never reconciled.
they never
didn't.
reconciled. They
No.
were nasty for years, and it was the same thing. So I don't think that Joan Rivers did anything to Johnny Carson. She was given an opportunity and she took it. And her show, and I feel the same way about Sherry Shepherd. Like, somebody was gonna take over that show.
I do know what happened really. Johnny wanted her. It was kind of like Kelly Price to Mariah. He wanted her to stay as like an understudy to him, as opposed to branching out. Mariah did the same thing to Kelly Price.
But he never told Joan that. He never told Joan that. He just stopped talking to her. She said that she saw him at a restaurant one day, and she went up to talk to him. He didn't even speak to her. They never spoke again in life.
That's what Joan said.
Yeah,
I believe her. I mean, she didn't have no reason to make that up.
No, I'm just saying that he never
you
told
know-
her that. She never got the words from him, is what I'm saying.
Correct.
Hey, Diva.
Do you know?
Hey, Diva. I see, Diva. I got a question for you. I saw something this weekend, Diva.
What?
What is going on? In my Ericka voice, Diva. What is going on?
Oh, we all pretending to be Ericka? Hold on.
No, I had seen.
Yes, Mims, give us legs, honey, legs.
Oh, y'all smell that? I had seen a video. No. The last time me and Sebastian was over on Diva channel, it was a man in the chat that said that he was her man, and Diva had blocked him, and he wasn't able to come up. And so I was going through the YouTube streets. And I saw the man. Diva, what is going on? Diva, no.
Wait, Diva, is it that guy who just got the job?
Diva, no.
Never mind, Diva. We'll talk about that later. Never mind.
What is
Diva
going-
is never coming back to my channel.
I'm
Thank
sorry,
God.
Diva.
Diva's
Okay.
frozen. That's why.
I'm back now. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can.
hear
we
you.
can hear
Yeah.
you.
You do not have to answer that question if you do not want to, Diva.
I ain't getting into my baby daddy story right now. But listen, I called to say this because y'all killing me. It's my bedtime, right? But let me tell you this. I promise you this. It would have been a whole nother show if I was Garcelle and Ericka spoke to my son like that. It would have went down a whole nother way. I don't like violence. I'm not into the violence and all that. But if my son would have came and told me that this chick told him to get the F out, Bravo would have had to bring 4 more cameras because it would have been a whole show. It would have went down differently. You're not going to be telling my son to get the F out of nowhere. Now, I will say this. I'm not one to mix parties. And if I do mix parties, there's not going to be no alcohol there. Now, she know that Ericka's a lush, right? So you know Ericka gets out of control. And you know these ladies get out of control. So why would you allow your 14-year-old son to come to this particular situation? You should have had 2. You should have had a dinner that was all calm, cool, and collective. And then had the young kids there, your 14-year-old son, and then you should have had the other party, and then you could bring, the adults to that particular party. I don't do the mixing, and when I do the mixing, there will be no alcohol at that event. That's how I get down.
Have you ever been to a mixed party?
Amen.
I have been to several mixed parties, but like Gabor said, when I was younger, right? When I was younger, because my mother and them, they used to do a lot of house parties. They used to play their music. They used to drink. They used to play cards. That's how I grew up, and that's how they got down. But guess what? You was a kid, and when you came in that kitchen and they was doing whatever they was doing, they would tell you, go mind your business, get out of here, go back up to your room and close the door. So we wasn't allowed to be in the room with the adults when the adults was in the house doing whatever it was they was doing. But they was drinking, they was smoking, they was partying. But you don't mix it. And usually I heard there was no food at the party. That's why they was really so extra drunk like that. But see, that's why also too, they would have the kids party in the day and it would turn to adults party at night. That's how it was when I was growing up. But once this started to turn into the adults party, you had to get out the room.
I don't think the kids were in the room because
I just love how when Diva said, "Is everybody quiet?" When it was me, they jumped on me, Diva. They jumped on me.
I was watching. I was laying down watching, and I said, "Okay, I got to come in the building."
I don't see a problem. Trying to gaslight us.
Company at my party. That's why I had to bounce out.
I don't see a problem with the kids being at her party per se, but I mean, there was things that she was doing, like touching the titties, that was a little bit like.
That's why the kids.
Your son is 14. Your son is 14,
but they 14 and they didn't seen a lot worse. Okay.
But we can't say that
on the intranet, they have seen a lot worse,
and they don't heard a lot worse too. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's all I've been trying to say.
On the respect alone, that was not okay, and there's no excuse. Anybody
we never said it was.
Make it okay.
So, can I ask a question? I just want to ask. All of us are fans. We watch the show. What have you? Do y'all think that? And I thought about this. That Ericka's behavior was purposefully ridiculous to push forward this narrative that she's trying to put out there about her being this lush. I mean, she was really extra the whole night. And I'm just wondering, because at one point I saw her say to the bartender, "Can you break the rules this once?" So were they supposed to cut Ericka off because they saw how drunk she was? Like,
no.
What
she said, "Can you break?" She said, "You've been giving me the drink all night," because Garcelle had a preset menu for the bar.
What did she get?
Because Ericka, when she got there, because Sutton told her what you ordering is not on the menu. And so then the bartender went ahead and did it for her. And he was trying to say, like, enough, because he knew Garcelle Bill was going to probably be out the room. So she was like, "Yo, you did it for me all night. Just go ahead and get me another one."
Just go ahead and keep doing it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It wasn't an open bar. It wasn't an open bar, but it wasn't. So it wasn't an open bar, but it wasn't a cash bar like Candace had. So she said, "Let me meet them in the middle because they're not about to drink me out of a house and a home." And Ericka tried it.
She probably had a cocktail hour or something like that. She probably, it was drinks for a certain amount of time, and basically you better get it in
and get out.
Everybody was.
Hold on one second. I refuse to believe that she had a 2-drink minimum at her party and no food.
Ericka had 6 drinks. I counted. Ericka had 6 drinks.
Oh, I don't know about a 2-drink minimum, but I know it was a preset menu.
Baby, Ericka been drinking this season. Ericka got drunk out there with Crystal when Crystal was crying when she told her to wipe her nose. Ericka got drunk out there on that beach. Ericka got drunk on a boat. And she got.
I think she's playing.
Really beat to your. What'd you say, Anubis?
Ericka got drunk and passed out with her legs splayed out.
Child.
To your point, really, B, I really do feel like it's performative at this point. I do think that she's putting on extra because she's decided that this is her storyline for the season. And if she's drunk and that's her problem, she didn't have to talk about her legal issues.
Exactly.
So I
and she also can say whatever she wants to say and play it off as she's drunk. Because listen to some of the stuff she said on that boat. She called everybody all kinds of bitches. She talked about being rich. Because a drunk man's words are a sober man's thoughts. And I think there's a part of me that feels like I agree with you, Mims, that this is my storyline this season, and so I'm going to play it up. And how else can I be so ridiculous and so over the top? I mean, even when she was talking to Garcelle, when Garcelle was talking about Denise not coming, like, what was all that about? Like, I told you that bitch wasn't coming. I told you. Hey, girl,
yeah, she was doing the most.
Okay. This was crazy. You guys know we will be back Wednesday for the after show on my channel. Usually about 8:30 Central. Where are we at on likes? Can somebody tell me? Because I can't see.
Let's check the likes because you got a full house over here, Mim. You got a good number over here.
You got 420. Hey.
Yes, you better check some likes, honey.
Yeah, 420 this is over. Because I'm gonna like your video too.
Yes, like the video. Somebody
They say you got 171.
Okay, y'all, let's get to at least 200.
Let's get it up.
Don't shoot though, low. Get to 400 and something. There's 400 something people in here. Get the maximum.
Yeah, let's get it as high as Erica's leg.
Yes, every single time we break 100, Mim is gonna lift his leg up.
Look.
I like that leg though, Mims. You got a good leg.
Show us what you're doing to buy for those gentlemen.
Y'all, we
Can we talk about the ridiculousness though of those other heifers giving her a pass, talking about it was they haven't seen her this loose and happy and free.
Sorry,
wasn't that ridiculous? Like, what was that planet talking? I don't understand.
It was two trash couples talking. What do you expect? They don't mind that this woman just said this to that kid because it's not their kid. And they even said it's not my kid, but they only care about each other. They only care about Ericka, Kyle, Rinna, and Dorit. That's it.
Yeah.
They don't care about Garcelle or Sutton or any of these other people. And I'm starting to feel, because at first I didn't really understand people's connection to Garcelle, how strong it was so fast, but now I get it. Garcelle is going against the status quo. She's becoming the people's hero. She's going to say things that the rest of the cast won't say to those four characters. And I'm here for it. I am newly on Team Garcelle. I need her to step it up, though, because you can't talk to her kid like that and expect her to go Michelle Obama. I needed you to go low, Garcelle. Yeah, this was your time to go low.
When they go low, I'm going to need you to get a shovel.
I think that y'all won.
To me, speak up for your kid. You're not talking to my kid that way, especially when she said on Watch What Happens Live after Dorit told her off at the reunion. She said never again. Well, here was your never again, Garcelle. Somebody done said something to your son. This was your never again. When are you going to use your word? When you going to use your word? I'm Sebastian. Sebastian, I don't even. No. Yes, I'm listening, Sebastian. Go ahead.
If I have my own family that Ericka doesn't have, I have a very happy life right now that Ericka doesn't have.
Protect your family, Sebastian.
I'm going home with my family and my kids.
Yeah. I'm gonna go home with my family, Sebastian.
I'll check you later when you're sober. That's when I'll check you.
No, Sebastian, check you now. And she gonna sober up.
While she's sober.
Yes, listen. I'm gonna use my word and I'm gonna help her sober up while she's drunk. Okay, I'm gonna check her on the spot.
Yeah.
Don't you ever come out your face and talk that words to my kid.
Right.
Ever.
Checking her in front of everybody. Everybody
embarrass the hell out of her. Make her feel like she needs to go to rehab real quick.
Yep, just like she embarrassed that little boy.
She can't afford rehab.
She can. I don't know why.
I don't think that woman broke. I don't think she broke.
Mims, I think they can. They have
she still
scholarships
got
at
that
the
damn
Betty Ford
glam
Clinic.
squad.
You got that freaking
Don't she though? And let me tell you something. As soon as I see the tape, I would have saw the tape of calling them, laughing and joking in her husband. All would have been hell to pay. They all would have caught it.
Did
They
y'all
would have
see the
caught the
comment
fire.
the statement that Kyle posted? Did y'all see that?
Yeah,
that Kyle made a statement.
No, what did it say, really, Bean?
She said, I was laughing about a friend's drunken, ridiculous behavior, not about disrespecting someone's child. I think you know me better than that by now. I wasn't even there to see this and only heard about Ericka and what she said later.
She was there. She was in the doorway.
Did she start it off?
Even if she didn't hear it, the fact that somebody came to you and told you that, and you still found it funny enough to shoot a scene laughing at the fact, and you got to think that what she just wrote was from Queens of Bravo. This woman wasn't even tagged in that post, and she's looking through Queens of Bravo's Instagram account to see what people are saying and responding to people in the chat. A hit dog will holler.
But she started off the conversation. She started off the conversation saying, "Did y'all hear that Ericka had cussed at the boy?" From what you just showed, that's how it started off. So she heard it. She probably not had been there, but she knew about it.
Garcelle pushed her out of the way to get in the doorway, so she was
So
there.
she heard it.
She saw it. She heard it.
Well, not to change the subject, but I'm sorry, not to change the subject, but Kyle pissed me off when she decided she was going to defend Diana in that situation between Diana and Sutton.
They jumped her.
She was defending Diana as if Sutton. She talking about going to tell Sutton, don't say that to her. And I'm like, do you not hear what this woman is saying to Sutton?
Yeah, they jumped her. They jumped her. Not only was it wasn't the fact that she was trying to moderate the fight. She was giving input. Like, she was taking up for her, like, oh, are you aggressive or are you passive aggressive? I think that it was aggressive because she said, y'all, the girl, Kyle, sit down.
But she
no,
runs
Kyle
away
never-
when someone comes to her.
Guys, if I get to get on Watch What Happens Live, I'm trying to work on that. I'm gonna divert the conversation. I'm gonna say I have two questions, Andy.
They give you your questions.
No,
that's not
live. They give you the question.
It's not pre-recorded, and they have
Not anymore?
it's like a 10-second. You get like a 10-second delay because it is actually live. I'm gonna divert the question. I'm gonna say, Andy, does Bravo allow violence? Because Kyle pushed this woman 3 times and nobody's saying nothing about it. Now I may be banned from Bravo, but I wouldn't do it.
They tell you what to ask though, Mims. Ask Toria Williams.
It's live.
Because Corey, I was on the show once when Nene was there, and I was able to ask the question I wanted to ask on the after show. Yeah.
It depends if they like your question, though. It depends on if they like your question.
Exactly.
But they ask you ahead of time what you're going to say, and if they don't like it, they will change the question up and rewrite it and tell you to say X, Y, Z.
It's still live
I
TV.
can believe
I can
that.
do it. It won't
They
hurt.
will have a way. You think that you will be able to do that, but you won't. They will put something else there in that place.
They sure will.
Unless you're watching the show live and someone records it.
I'm gonna say y'all can find me on YouTube. Make it make sense before they shut me off. But anyway, okay, guys. This was supposed to be just a quick one. Y'all told me to come on because y'all wanted to talk about it. It's y'all's
you're
channel.
not going to get anything if you do that. If you do say make it make sense, because Watch What Happens Live is not even pulling ratings well.
Well, no, Andy he's pulling a trick. He's tying Watch What Happens Live with the Housewives show, so it's embedded after the show ends, so he gets the ratings.
But especially when you record it. When you record it, that's what it's like. It's like an hour and 30-minute episode. Now I'm like, what is going on?
Because he knows the show should be canceled.
Yeah. Can I say
I'm still gonna try to do it. Sure.
Do it, man. Do it.
Do it.
Okay,
Free publicity.
Let
me say something real quick about Wendy and her YouTube channel. On the Shade Room, right? There was this one person's tweet or whatever they put up there talking about she gonna ask Congress to investigate this mess. Are you serious?
What?
Who said this?
On the Shade Room, who posted Wendy's channel had been taken down. Someone underneath the comments talking about we're gonna have to get to Congress and ask them to get internal investigation.
Oh yeah, I see it. I
said to myself, this ain't that serious.
That's horrible, y'all.
But they own the name. They own
No,
it.
Because
it
it was the Wendy Williams show YouTube channel. It wasn't Wendy Williams' personal channel. It belonged to the show.
Debmar
So
Market.
It didn't
now
belong
I
to
still don't understand why they would delete it.
It does belong to
Well, you know
Debmar
what?
Market.
They're being evil to her, right? They didn't have to delete it.
Maybe
Just
they
like
just said to
initially
scrub
they
her.
said they was gonna throw out everything, but it's a good lesson in own your stuff.
Exactly,
sign the
and that's
paperwork.
why Steve Harvey was kicked off of NBC because he owns 50% of the Steve Harvey show, and
That's a
they
smart
wanted to
man.
own 100%, and him and Ellen and NBC couldn't come to an agreement. That's why he left.
Thank you
he
so much for
owns
the super
50%
sticker,
of it.
Cora. I appreciate it.
But I thought Wendy owned her own channel
No.
because let me finish.
No.
Because of her production company, the Just Wendy production company. If you look at the credits, you're gonna see Just Wendy. That's one of her own companies.
She didn't own it.
She didn't show YouTube channel.
She
That's what I'm
talked
saying.
about it. She
The
doesn't
YouTube
own
channel is called. It was the Wendy Williams Show YouTube channel, so it belonged to the Wendy Williams Show.
Yeah, the name of the what I thought I remember seeing Wendy Show. That was the name of the channel, right?
It was the Wendy Williams Show YouTube channel.
Okay.
Hey,
yeah,
or
but
maybe the Wendy Show, but the way, maybe the Wendy Show, but it wasn't
the
her
Wendy
personal.
Williams Show.
Yeah,
Y'all
she can get on YouTube tomorrow and start her own YouTube channel. It wasn't hers. It was just
I
it
hope she
belonged to the
doesn't.
show.
I really hope she doesn't. And really, B, if you haven't seen my last show, check it out.
She doesn't
we
own
go
any of her
we go in
tips or
depth
anything,
on Wendy Williams, and I feel like she's in like a cognitive decline. She can't really verbalize thoughts or like put together sentences. I hope she does not start a channel. I really hope that Wendy finds a doctor who can give her the help she needs and figures out what
I'm
her life
afraid
is going
for
to
her.
be without the Wendy Williams show and without being in media spotlight. I really do, from the bottom of my heart, hope that for Wendy, because it's sad. But guys, we really
I'm
do have to
afraid
go.
for her.
I work today. I have to work tomorrow. Gabor knows last week I pulled the 18-hour shift. So they are like working your boy, but we'll definitely be back on Wednesday to review the show. Thank you so much for everybody who came up on the panel. I hope you guys liked the video, and hopefully they don't strike me for what I played today.
Thanks, man.
We'll pray for you, baby.
Thanks for letting me come up, boo.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, they come up
Bye.
quick.
Bye.